Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. I'm going to go over copper. Copper looks fantastic. Looks like it's going to freaking power up high. I bought a little bit of Nova again. I have a couple of my companies. I continue to sprinkle in a little bit. I don't own as much copper. I own a lot more of the diversified mining companies. I'll tell you which ones I own in this clip here, but copper is looking fantastic. It is one of my more, I have a lot of conviction in it, put it that way. I think it's one of the most needed materials for a renewable world, an electric vehicle world. And I don't know if we have enough, even if we weren't going to have that world. We're going to have massive shortages in the future of this stuff. So I am preparing for those futures and I'm investing in the sector, and the charts look fantastic. I'm going to show you what they look like right now, and they're turning right now. So here we go. I call this one copper. Now, first I'm going to look at the copper to gold ratio. What's incredibly significant about this is if you take the high from 1971 and draw a trend line down, hit 2008, it hits another third line here. We just broke out of it. We're turtle heading above it. And I think we could potentially move on up, which means that copper could outperform gold in this next bull market. And that's kind of what I'm expecting. I think gold will do well, but I think copper is going to do incredibly well. So this chart looks very good for copper. Now, looking at copper itself, the price, we have this pullback here. We have the downtrend line coming through. We broke through it. We pulled back to retest. And then we're coming on higher. We have a bullish engulfing pattern right here. And I'm looking with bullish engulfing here. You could say we came up and over, and now we're moving on up. We're going to move on up here. This is 1 day delayed. We had a little small down or up day today, but we're going to move higher. It's going to look fantastic, I think, in the future for a long-term perspective. Glencore's looking good. Bullish engulfing pattern here. Almost a bullish engulfing here. Nice big up days, small down days. We are going to launch higher. This was a bullish engulfing day here. I don't know what it did today. This is delayed 1 day. Some of these are delayed 1 day. And I think we're going to move on higher. Another bullish engulfing here. Glencore, from a big long-term perspective, look where we're at. I mean, guys, this is like, I'm handing you underhand softball pitches here if you want to make money. Because if we break this right here, which we will, low, higher low, higher low, higher lows, it's all jamming up against its downtrend line. This is ready to break to the upside, and it's going to be a big move. Here's Antofagasta. Looking at it from the kind of zoomed in picture, bullish engulfing. This thing it's going to go higher, I think, very soon. There's a bearish engulfing here, but I think we're going to move on higher, maybe sideways to higher. Looking at the big picture view, this is called a lead-in, a cup, and handle pattern. And it's at the bottom of the handle. This is like I think this is a good low-risk way of playing it right here, is where I would be buying. And I would be expecting this to come on up and then eventually break this entire cup and handle pattern and go into the area where there's not much resistance. So it looks fantastic to me. Freeport McMoran, this thing's looking very good. If you look at the patterns down here, I don't see any bullish engulfings or whatnot down here. We do have a big up day, 2 small little down days here. Like to see the buyer step in and push it through this trend line, but I'm watching it. Freeport McMoran, on a big picture view, it obviously broke its downtrend and powered through. So we're up a little bit high on this, but again, I'm looking for other patterns. I don't really see too much. Maybe some resistance all through here going across. Vale, a diversified mining company, they do have a lot of iron ore, which has been pulling back lately, and nickel. But this doesn't look too bad right here. It's holding on. Let's monitor it. Big long-term picture view. We broke the downtrend. I bought right here. That's where I bought a lot. We broke up, and then we're kind of rolling over right now at the moment. The pattern, usually it goes up. It goes sideways for a little bit. It stair steps higher, rolls over, and then you get this V-shaped bottom here. There'll be a little V-shaped bottom that we'll see. And it could be putting in right here. the V-shaped bottom. This is a bullish piercing. So I do think we're probably going to head higher very soon. Rio Tinto. I mean, yeah, these look like they're rolling over. We got a bullish engulfing there, bullish engulfing here. That's probably going to head on higher. It's my guess. Rio Tinto, even if it comes back, we may back test this line, maybe. I mean, it's got to push this a lot lower to get to this line in here. I don't know if it's going to go the whole way, but even anywhere in this area, I think it's going to be good. It'll turn and then eventually make a massive move higher, I think, when the time comes for it. Nova Royalty, one of my favorite royalty companies, small little copper nickel royalty company. Downtrend line, we broke it. We came back to a back test, put a bullish engulfing and another bullish engulfing, 2 right in a row. I'd be a buyer right here, right now. That's where I like it. I did buy in here if you wanted to know as well. And I bought at $2 and I bought here. I bought all through there. NGX Minerals is a small copper exploration company. Huge big update here. The slow leak off of sellers, and now we're moving on higher. Fantastic. It's going to continue probably higher. Looking at Taseko Mines, another company I own and haven't really talked much about. We've got a downtrend line that's clear as day to me. Right here being broken. And what they usually do is they come up, they break it, they have a resting period, and then they launch. So Taseko Mines looks really good, even from a long-term perspective. Taseko Mines is a very good technical chart. Turquoise Hill Resources, another one, shoulder, head, shoulder. It's going to break right here, right now, and it looks like it's going to move on higher. Looks fantastic to me. So that's kind of the copper. I want to go over copper a little bit. Copper is a great sector to look at. I think a good long-term investment. And I'm very bullish on copper. Extremely bullish on this sector. We've got chart patterns that are breaking the downtrend lines. And to me, I'm cost averaging in. I'm buying whatever I can with whatever money I have left. I kind of went crazy in uranium. I went crazy in oil. I had a lot of good ones there. And I bought some more Nova royalty, been sprinkling in there. So that's kind of the spot that I've been adding. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.